My name is Mike Searls. I am founder of SuccessTrainingSystems.com, and I'm a business coach and consultant. When I learned about Dan Kennedy, I was driving I think it was a $450 Ford Taurus. They couldn't even actually sell it to me. They had to push it off the lot because it wasn't street legal. I was struggling in my business. I had started a company with no money, borrowed a ton of money from friends, family, even raised money, we were like $1.8 million in debt, and I was at the end of the ropes. When I first learned about Dan Kennedy marketing, we were spending an abnormal amount of money on marketing and advertising the company through TV advertising and other things. And what I learned from him was a new way of marketing my company, and we were actually able to cut our marketing budgets by 50–60% and get 3 and 4 times better results. Now I work if I want to, when I want to, helping other people just do what I did. So my life has completely changed in a big way because of the Dan Kennedy type of marketing that I do. Becoming a believer in Dan Kennedy marketing was difficult for me because I was a skeptic at first. I was trained, I went to school, got a degree in marketing, and it was so different than anything that I had learned that it was just seemed weird to me. So I soon then found that it actually worked for people. And I would see that and I'd say, well, it works for them, but it probably wouldn't work for me. The first time I really found that Dan Kennedy's style of marketing worked was I owned a fledgling toy company, and I was calling on one of the largest retailers in the world and getting nowhere. I started, per Dan's prescription, started doing a newsletter and corresponding with this buyer. And one day the buyer calls me, the largest retailer in the world, calls me to ask me a question about the industry. Just because of my newsletter, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this stuff works. My advice to anybody thinking about implementing Dan Kennedy style marketing in their business is to, first of all, implement right away. Don't wait till you've learned everything. Just pick something and implement something. And then my second piece of advice is implement simultaneously. Do a lot of things at once. Don't do it sequentially, one after the other. It takes too long. And time is not your friend in business right now. You've got to move quickly. So I would implement a lot right away and do it all simultaneously at one time. I've won several awards like Inc. 500 Fastest Growing Company of the Year Award, Top Private Company Award. I've won awards for packaging and all that. But of all those, the one that means the most to me is one I got earlier this year from Dan Kennedy's company for the Marketer of the Year. It was a national award given for the Marketer of the Year. I'm really proud of that. The reason why is that means my business is working. It's only awarded to those that are doing good marketing in their business. And that's why it means a lot to me. Dan Kennedy's style of marketing and entrepreneurship really came at a time in my life when I needed it. I was at kind of rock bottom. We had met with 3 attorneys who told us shut our business down and walk away. They said I was hurting my family and my employees because the company wasn't performing. And one day I'm in my office after I had let all my employees go except for one, and I looked in my hand and all I had was my office key. And I thought to myself, nobody's taken this away, so I guess I'm still in business. And my one single unpaid employee walked in and said, so Mike, are we done? And I said to him, Dan, we're not done. Not Dan Kennedy, a different Dan. We're not done. I just don't know what to do. And that's when I turned to my tapes and books with Kennedy that I had. And that's when I started implementing Kennedy's style of marketing in my business. From there, we grew from almost nothing to $25 million in sales. My name is Mike Searls. I am founder of SuccessTrainingSystems.com, and I'm a business coach and consultant.